Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I am back with a new makeup tutorial as usual. Yeah, so in my last like chit chat get ready with me, I said I would do an eyeshadow look using one of the Jaclyn Hill palettes. So I've got two palettes. I've got this one, which is the purpley one, which is Bling Boss. I'm not going to use this one today, but if you would like to see a tutorial on this one, do let me know. And then I also got this one, which is like greens and blues, which is called Dark Magic, which is what we're going to use today. FYI, just for conspiracy reasons, I did get the V2 ones, so version 2. They're supposed to be better. I quite like the eyeshadows. If I got the second version, I don't know. But yeah, they're the ones I picked up. I didn't even know about it when I picked it up. So yeah, I just looked now and it does say V2 on it. So yeah, that's the one I'm going to use. If you have the original version, I don't know if it will like work the same way. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. Obviously you can replace the colours with whatever palettes you have at home, and they'll still do the same job. But yeah, that is what I'm going to do today. If you'd like to see how I did this look on this eye, then please keep on watching, and keep on watching for the final look as well. And if you enjoyed, please let me know down below, and please click subscribe while you're here, and we will get into the video. Okay, so I'm first just going to prime my lid using some concealer. This is the Maybelline Fit Me one, and I've actually started not setting this down. So I just blend it in, and then I just set just above like my eyebrow area, like my brow bone, whatever you want to call it. So I set there down with some powder, but everywhere else I kind of keep wet if I'm doing like a colourful like standout look, because I think it does make the eyeshadows pop a bit more, and yeah, I just think it looks a little bit better and just a little bit more vibrant. So I do keep this concealer wet for the most part, and then I just take some powder. I'm just going to take just some powder, and I'm just going to set just like the brow bone area, so like just here, because there's not going to be much eyeshadow up there, so I just set that bit, but then that's it. I don't set the rest of the concealer anymore. I used to, but I saw some people on Instagram not set the concealer, and I thought, oh, I'm going to start not setting it. And do you know what? I do actually prefer it when I don't set it. So yeah, a lovely piece of information there about what I do. So I am going to use one shade from a different palette, just because I do think this is a little bit like lacking some of the like lighter shades. But yeah, I know it's hard because there's like 10 shades and you have to choose 10 shades, which is difficult, but just so you're aware. But the first one I'm going to go into is the shade Inside Job, which is this dark green here. And I'm just going to take quite a dense brush, not like super dense, but like somewhat dense, a little bit fluffy, like this one, and I'm just going to start packing that basically all over the lid, but I'm going to leave like a centre part. You don't actually have to do that because we are going to cut that centre part out in the end, but I just do it anyway.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't want to waste what's left.
And then with a fluffier brush, it's still quite dense, but it's not like as dense as the last one, but it's just a little bit fluffier. This is just a Real Techniques one. I'm going to go into the shade Potion, which is this one down here, and I'm just going to use this to blend out that green. And what I do is I just start packing it onto that area first, so I kind of like blend them together here, so that's blending them together, and then I will move outwards to blend further towards the brow. So I'll start there and then blend out. I hope that makes sense, but that's basically what I did.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna wait.
And I always use like circular motions. This is like my favourite way to blend. And then I'm just going to go into the Carnival palette by Stacey Marie. And I'm just going to go into the shade Keen, which is this yellow one here. Just because I wanted like another light one, and that palette is missing like a light one. There is like one that's like nude, but it's just a little bit too light. So I am just going to take this Keen shade and just do the same thing, like pack it on and then blend it out. So I just pack it through the crease and then start blending it out.
Shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways.
So obviously the higher you take it, the more like dramatic it's gonna be, but also the more blended it's gonna look. That's kind of my the way I work, which is why all my makeup looks like totally crazy and nothing's natural, but that's fine. And then once you are happy with that base colour, I'm gonna go into some concealer. Which one am I gonna use? And I'm gonna go back in with that Fit Me concealer, and I'm just going to cut out the halo eye. And I'm going to take it above my natural crease, which is what I always do, just because my eyes are a little bit hooded. If you have big eyelid space, you obviously don't need to do this, or well, you can if you want, you can do whatever you want, but that's just the reason I do it, and that's why my eye looks always look like massive, and that's kind of the reason. It's kind of like fooling everyone into thinking that I've got big eyes when I don't. It's witchcraft, really. And then my advice on cutting creases would just be to take your time. Find the right brush, but also the right concealer that suits you, because sometimes a concealer can be too runny and other times it can be too thick and like too stubborn to move. And brushes as well, if there are any loose hairs on your brushes, then it's not going to work. But yeah, just like try different things and eventually it will just click. That's what happened with me. It just clicked one day after millions of failed attempts. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I think it's a little bit short, but we'll fix it with the eyeliner. That's something that like liquid eyeliner at the top saves if your halo eyes and cut creases don't match. Just stick some eyeliner at the top and it's all fixed. I'm then going to take the NYX glitter primer because yeah, we're going to use some glitter. I got some new pigments and I wanted to use them, so I'm going to take the Peaches and Cream pigment in Rattlesnake, and I'm just going to put this all over the centre part of the lid. And I'm going to use the glitter primer stuff to do this because it's quite good for like sticking glitter. But yeah, so I'm going to use this primer all over that area first, and then I'm just going to stick that rattle. Oh, I've got green on my forehead. Okay, I'm just opening the pigment. That's what it looks like. It looks quite gold in the pot, but when you put it on it's a lot greener. It's kind of like duochrome, so it's like gold and, oh my gosh, I took loads. It's like gold and green. And then I'm going to use that shade Potion and in a little bit of Inside Job and just kind of blend the outward part into the halo eye, and what I do is I just clean my brush a little bit and take like a really light hand, because the last thing you want is a lot of colour on them sides. So again, just taking it slowly and blending.
I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
I'm then going to take the NYX Vivid Bright in Vivid Halo, and I'm going to use this as that yellow liner on the top. But yeah, I kind of don't have any top tips for eyeliner other than just practice, because eyeliner sucks. Like, eyeliner is hard. But yeah, I am just going to follow that halo eye. I guess that's one tip, like follow the line you've already created. Let's go.
We'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Okay, so the eyeliner is a little bit of a fail, to say the least, but whatever. We've already done it, we've committed, so we will just move on. I'm then going to take some Wet n Wild Pro Line Felt Tip Liner and just draw a small line on the top. I don't want anything too big, and I don't want a wing either. And I'm going to take the Olivia Bell lashes in the style Kimmy, and I'm just going to glue these onto my lids. I'm going to trim them down first though, because I've got little eyes. Top tip, if you struggle with wearing false eyelashes, then it might be because you need to trim them down. Because for ages I was always like, oh my god, eyelashes just ping off my eye as soon as I put them on. But once I'd started trimming them, they were fine. So I always trim them so that they fit. Trim again? Nah, that'll do. So while the eyelash glue is going tacky, I'm going to take the Collection gel eyeliner and I'm just going to put this on my waterline, and I'm just going to smudge it on the outside as well.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
There we go. Just let that dry, and in the meantime I'm just going to go into the shade Temptress, which is this black here, and use this just to smudge out the eyeliner at the bottom.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
And then I'm going to go into the green shade Inside Job and use this just to make this area a bit more green.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever try.
And then I'm going to go into that light shade Potion. So we've got that poking through as well. And then I'm just going to finish off with some mascara on the lower lashes. And finally, I'm just going to take some of Power Cut here and put that on the inner corner.
Yeah. No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go.
And that is the eyes done. I'm going to go and do my face off camera, sort this hairdo out, and then I will be back to show you the finished look. So keep on watching.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
So this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please let me know what you thought down below in the comments. Please give the video a like and please do click subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. And yeah, let me know what you thought of it down below, and if you have any requests or anything you'd like to see from me, please let me know. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in a few days.